This has been an eventful and emotionally turbulent pregnancy. From day one, Bree said, I think I have twins. And then a few weeks ago, we went and had an ultrasound where we found out there were actually twins, but it looked like one of them wasn't gonna live and wasn't developing properly.
I was right. I guess twins, but
one of them died.
Yeah, now I'm starting to feel really sad about it. I just
At least he got to go to heaven with God.
When we left the doctor's office that day, I was feeling really conflicted because I was like so happy to see my little baby in there, so happy and healthy, but then also really sad because I was just told that the second baby was probably not viable. Those were the words the doctor used. I don't know.
Mommy, Wiley wants to know if
I really wanted both of those babies. And then as the weeks have gone on, you know, just being really, you know, just expecting, like not knowing whether I should be happy or have grief, and honestly just embracing the grief because I just figured the doctor was probably right, and I needed to make peace with that.
I pretty much let go that day because I doubted there were twins there from the beginning, and so that day we found out, oh, there are twins, but it was so clear what we saw on the ultrasound that I pretty much had just let that other baby go.
So shortly after that ultrasound, I had a conversation with my midwife and also a text conversation with the doctor, and we decided I should wait till farther along in my pregnancy to get another ultrasound. And the purpose of that ultrasound was, you know, one of two things: either to say yes, the baby has passed away, and yes, your body is doing what it's supposed to be doing, which was either absorb the baby or miscarry the baby. Or the other thing is, and what I hoped for, was that they're gonna say, oh, actually, yes, there is 2 healthy babies in there. And I thought about both babies every day, especially because I have been ever so sick. I'm very, very, very tired. And so of course, anytime I feel those things, I'm immediately thinking of the babies or baby. And that was my conflict, is like, am I thinking of 2 babies? Am I thinking of 1 baby? I wanted clarity for my heart and for our family. Testing ligaments just to see where we're at, checking udder, just to see if we're gonna have babies today. Her ligaments are very loose, very soft, which means she's getting closer, but I can still feel them pretty well. I feel like the calves, Moon Pie and Posey, are doing really well. And I think it's because Arthur cut this window into this stall so that everyone can see everyone. I think this really reduced the stress of the separation. We may need to end up milking her a little bit to more slowly wean the calves, but for now it's going really well. So I was texting with the doctor last week and asking him when he thought would be the best time to get another ultrasound, and he said, I think next week would be plenty of time, which I got really happy about because it felt like I didn't have to wait, you know. I didn't know how long I needed to wait, so that felt really nice to know, okay, I'm gonna know within the next week.
We're gonna get
answers.
Resolution.
Yeah,
we're gonna get
resolution.
answers.
We are headed to town. We're having a second ultrasound.
So we're going to the ultrasound with honestly heavy hearts.
I am totally prepared in my heart. I mean, if they weren't private, I would show you text messages between me and my supportive friends, and you know, everyone knows that I'm, you know, they're all praying, but I'm telling them in response, like, I am prepared to be grieving today. I didn't even realize how intensely sad I was until we were like driving there. And then I was like, oh gosh, like, do I even want to go do this today? That's what I was thinking. And then I thought, if it's not today, it's going to be another day. So let's just go get this done.
Even walking through his backyard, we're like walking slowly, looking at the flowers, the weeds, the chickweed growing there. It was kind of sad though, honestly, because I feel like we were going in just to kind of do what was necessary for us to have closure in the issue.
You excited? Mommy's nervous.
Hey, wow, do you want to see the baby again? It's going to be bigger.
And even as I went to go lay on the bed and he got the gel on my belly and got the ultrasound wand out and started to put it on my stomach, I just closed my eyes. Like, the first time we went, my eyes were wide open, staring at the screen the whole time. And this time I just closed my eyes. Let's wait till he says what he says, okay?
So much for being available to us. It means a lot to me though that I can just call you and be like, can we just check this out again? Oh my gosh. Thank you, Jesus. I've been so like hopeful, but knowing like not that it's a that the other one might not. Heart just really wanted both babies.
Wow, they were happy.
We can handle twins. We got it. We can.
7
I feel like it's kind of like great to have them last. We're older. We're more chill.
Well, it was hiding last time. It was just squished up.
It was just hiding. I thought this was gonna be a sad day. You're gonna have 2 siblings, guys.
7. Mama, you're gonna have 7 kids.
Oh my gosh. I'm so thankful right now. I really thought this was gonna be a sad day.
And there'll be a hat.
2 little heartbeats.
We're gonna have 7.
We'll have 9 people in our family.
I don't even know what to say.
We're having twins! You couldn't stop laughing. You couldn't even take the pictures because you were laughing so hard.
See, my eyes were kind of closed because I was crying and laughing and so excited. I honestly saw almost none of the ultrasound. He put the wand on my belly and I opened my eyes and I saw immediately that there were still 2 sacs, but I couldn't immediately see that there were 2 babies. I could see one and another sac, but that's what I saw last time too. So Joyful started to get really excited, and then I was like, wait, because I was like looking straight at his face. I didn't even look at the ultrasound machine. I was looking at the doctor's face to see what he was gonna, and he had a huge grin on his face. And he was like, showed us both babies and that they were both healthy and that they both had heartbeats. And that's whenever I just exploded with uncontainable joy. And it's not because there's twins. It's because both of my babies are alive. Does that make sense? Yeah. Both of these babies have been in my heart. And I'm so thankful for them. I still can't get over it. And it's just like so many emotions now. Joy is the main one, and also just relief, and also excitement, and also like my planning brain is going crazy because I have a lot to think about now with how am I going to birth the babies, because I typically do home births. So, I've just got a lot of questions from my midwife and a lot of research to do. Now that I'm free to plan, it's just really exciting for me.
Not only is the unknown gone,
Yes,
not
thank
only
you. Jesus.
and so even if we had gone and just found out, hey, there is one, like that would have been a large amount of emotional closure. Like that would have actually been, I would say, probably a good thing for us to go and learn that. But we got that closure, and we learned there's twins.
And we learned that the other baby is living.
So we have this closure and the relief from just the unknown, and at the same time, we know we've got two amazing,
healthy
babies on the way.
Originally, I tried to get a babysitter today so that we could go do this without the kids, because I thought if the baby has passed away, I would like to talk to the kids about it later, and I also kind of wanted more time to process it right away, but I couldn't get a babysitter, and so I was like, okay, the kids are coming with us, and I just need to trust that that's how it's supposed to be. So I'm just thankful that the kids were there, because they were there at the first ultrasound. They've asked me every day about the other baby. We talk about this every day. They ask questions and want to talk to the babies and want to know if the baby's alive. And
Then I eat some. Bye. Guys, I'm good.
I'm so happy. Butter and bean, live on.
Keep calling it butter and bean.
So now we're in the car, rolling along, and we're bubbling with excitement. Just like, we can't believe this, so we gotta tell some people, right?
We gotta talk about it.
Tell some people. What do you think, Mama?
I was prepared to go in there and cry because I was sad.
Not a greedy handful, just a small.
I was not prepared to go in there and cry because I was so happy.
We are going to... We're going to Chick-fil-A to celebrate. And then we're gonna go to my parents' house and just show up and not tell them we're coming. Have you ever had their donuts?
No.
Have you ever had duck donuts?
No, but I like cake donuts. Really.
We're about to be at Grandma's house. Ba, 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 ba. It was crazy.
Some kind of civilized. So,
Where's Mom?
she's, believe it or not, if you want to, she's over at the orchard.
Are they trimming trees?
Yes.
Are you wondering why we're here?
I am kind of wondering why you're here, but the more important thing is that you are here.
Aww.
We came to tell you that we're actually having twins.
Right.
We just did another.
We just had another ultrasound, and you could see both of them moving and wiggling.
And when
and
Mama
heartbeating.
was laughing,
I thought that could still be the case.
That is nice.
Yeah.
So do you know boys or girls?
No.
So maybe one of each.
Yeah. But what we do know is that there's two placentas, so they are fraternal,
Yeah.
which is to me a good thing, because identical twins that share a placenta can have. You just need a lot more medical intervention.
Look at that countertop.
Yeah.
That's nice.
where's Mama?
Yeah, so we know where Grandma is. She's actually with some other family members, so we are gonna go hunt them down. I really wish I could have told my mom in person, but it was extremely fun to call her and tell her, and her reaction just really blessed my heart. I'm pretty close to my mom, and so it's special to get to share my joy with her. So we went and had another ultrasound today.
Yeah?
There's 2 healthy babies in there.
You're kidding me!
I'm not kidding.
Don't say anything embarrassing, you're being
Oh my
filmed.
gosh! Oh, I haven't had any good news in a couple of days, so this was really needed.
Oh, Mama. Well, then I almost waited to call you. And I thought there's no way we're going to make it out to your house, so I wanted to call you right away.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling me. I don't mind hearing on the phone.
Okay. Yeah, and telling Grandma was, you know, my mom and Grandma are just some of our biggest cheerleaders, so involving them in our children's lives is super important to me. You know, they're the first people we tell when we're expecting. They're at all of my births. You know, they come and help take care of me after I have a baby.
They're pruning these old apple trees.
Virgin Islands looks good on you.
Thank you. Feels good too. Here.
Are you ready?
So pretty here.
It's
It's a very special place. Grandma, we had our ultrasound today.
All right.
There's 2 living babies in there.
And they're all, most of them are healthy with good hearts.
No, we don't know yet.
That'll be later down
Yeah.
You're kidding? Wow.
Yeah, they're both alive
2
and well and
babies.
kicking and heartbeats and jumping all over.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Y'all are going to 5. Oh my, you have a big family, to 7. Are you
Oh, yeah.
crazy? Kind of big family.
He's taking me.
That's the kind of comments you'll get.
Hey, anyone want a donut?
Twins are old news, y'all. Donuts are new news.
What have your friends said?
Oh, well, that actually has been super fun because, you know, I was texting with friends this morning because they knew I was going today to have the ultrasound, and they are just, everyone is just so full of joy, especially because most of them expected the text that, I would say all of them, expected a text and to be grieving with me, you know, rather than rejoicing with us. And it's fun too because a lot of these women are people that are good friends that are like lifelong friends. So, you know, they'll know these babies personally.
We've been in the car for hours getting to all these people's houses, and we still have some miles to go. I think one of the neatest things about this is the kids and how, in their sweet way, at least several of them had completely held on to the baby in their heart.
I think they all did.
I think they would have been really much more sad today than they were a couple weeks ago at that first ultrasound if we looked at them in the eyes, because we hadn't yet and said, the baby's gone, we're only having one baby. We were totally upfront with them. We said we really think it's only going to be one. There's a small chance. And so that made them sad, but they were still holding on to that baby. I don't think today they were surprised. I think today they were just like, yay!
Yeah.
Like they, in their sweet childish way, had held on to that hope. And I think we would have broken their hearts today. So it's just a blessing, honestly, from God and an answer to prayers.
Yes.
And really just a beautiful thing for the kids that they're really childish but sweet. In many ways, just wise hope was fulfilled in this really huge area of their lives. Well, we have a lot of work to do to get ready for these babies.
Yes.
So we're happy to be charging into that and bringing you all along for the journey. This is gonna be a rocking adventure, and I think we're more set up and more ready for this than we have been relationally, marriage-wise, and
Yeah.
also just with our skills and personal maturity, and honestly, like even finances and my work situation, we're more ready for this than we ever have been. So
Yeah.
it's just, we feel like it's a huge blessing. And I'm sure there'll be days where we say, "Oh my gosh, we're having
really
twins."
hard.
And I know there will be days when you're double barreling it, and you're like,
This is too much.
but we feel like this is just a blessing, 2 blessings dropped in our lap at this time in our lives right now. So we're
Yeah.
thrilled and excited.
I don't feel scared at all.
No.
I don't at all.
Yeah.
It's so awesome. I think it's because it's, the 6th and 7th child that I feel like really good about it. And people are gonna say, "Oh, but you might not have a house." I'm pretty sure I'll have a house, and even if we don't, then we'll rent again. Like it's, yeah. There's always there's always a solution to problems. So. I just want to say that there's nothing like an experience of going from death to life. And I'm filled with just thankfulness and joy. And I also, part of that thankfulness is you guys and how encouraging y'all have been through this pregnancy so far. So we appreciate you guys so much.
Thanks, and we'll see you in our next video. Goodbye. What in the world? What are we doing? Twins? Crazy.